Welcome back. This is part 2 of South Indian idli making. I have my atta in the oven for almost a day. I'm going to take it out and see whether it's fermented. And let's see. Wow, it looks like it's really done. Okay, I'm going to mix the dough now. This is how the dough looks. See, it's nice and fluffy. And one more thing I want to show you, this is a little trick that really helps for the consistency of the dough. When you pour it with the spoon like this, and you see the folds there, these folds should not last for more than 5 seconds. That means they should flatten within 5 seconds. If they last like that for too long, that means the dough is very thick. And if you don't see any folds when you pour this batter like this, that means the dough is very thin. Unless the dough is right consistency, you're not going to get good idlis. And make sure you put the salt before you ferment, because salt is important to stop the bad bacteria from growing. And if you want, actually you can even add a little bit of yogurt also, 1 to 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Even without the yogurt, the idli flour ferments very well. I want to say something about the idlis. It is an important step here. The ratio of the urad dal to rice is very important. I usually use 1 cup of urad dal and 3 cups of rice. And you can also use 4 cups of rice to make much softer idlis. And I use 4 cups in the winter time, because bacteria needs more sugar for the fermentation. So 4 cups of rice is okay. But when you make idlis, don't worry about the sugar, because the sugar is all digested by the bacteria, and most of it is digested by the bacteria. So we don't really get that much sugar, but there's much more nutrition to the idlis. And that's why this steamed and fermented ancient breakfast is so healthy for you. There's so much nutrition there, because bacteria adds up to nutrition. And this message is for the youngsters. Don't buy the frozen idlis, because they're not as good as the ones that you make fresh at home, and they don't taste this good at all. And don't use any non-stick cookware, and don't make them in the electric idli makers. Don't you put them in the microwave. Please do them on the stove top. Idli is an excellent breakfast, and don't forget this ancient breakfast. To me, our ancestors' observations are much more precious than the science and technology today. I'm going to show you how to steam the idlis. There are different kinds of molds you get. You get bite-sized molds also, but these molds work better for me. In the past, people used to steam the idlis on a cloth that was covered on a mud pot using firewood. I was told these idlis are really good. I never tried them. If you have them, send them to me. Just kidding. And you can you can make many variations in the idlis. I'm going to show you one mold with carrots and green chilies to make it a little spicier. And for the molds, you have to put a drop of oil to make it non-sticky. But if you don't want to use a drop of oil, I still remember my grandmother used to do this. You can put a cloth on the mold like this and put the idli atta, and you can steam it. But I don't encourage any non-stick molds, because you are going to get a lot of chemicals from the non-stick molds, and they are much more harmful than this 1 drop of oil or ghee that you're using in the mold. I'm going to show you how to pour the idli batter into the molds. I have 3 techniques. I'm going to show you all 3 techniques here. First thing, you can add a drop of oil so it won't stick to the mold. Okay. The second method is using non-stick oil spray. I'm going to use that to the second. Just this a non-stick oil spray. Use a little bit of this to the molds. Okay. And the third method I'm going to show you, this one, and just this is the old traditional method, and this is a clean cloth, and you're going to pour the batter on this cloth so it won't stick. So let's see how all these idlis are going to come out. Going to add some carrots and peppers to one mold. So you can see all kinds when I take them out. The plain idlis go in this mold. So this is the pot I'm going to put the mold in. It has got about 2 inches of water in there just for steaming. It's to make sure that the water won't touch the bottom mold. And once it's bubbling, then I'm going to leave the mold inside. See, I kept the mold inside the vessel. So I'm going to wait for 10 minutes. You have to close the vessel. Make sure you steam it on a high flame. Looks like my idlis are almost done. I'm going to show you the condiments that you can have it with idlis. These condiments are as nutritious as the idlis we eat. And I have about 3 powders here. They're called malha powder. Other one is a mint powder. The one is chili powder with garlic. And 2 chutneys. One is tomato chutney and one is coconut chutney. And I have the most traditional sambar here. Sambar goes very well with the idlis. And my kids just love all these condiments. This is our favorite breakfast in the house. Let's go and see how the idlis are now. Idlis look like they're all done. So the way you test the idlis is by sticking the toothpick, and it should come out clean like this when you stick it. Kept them for about 15 minutes on high flame. The idlis are done. I'm going to take them out of the mold and keep them on the plate. See how nicely these idlis are coming out. So that's it. I'm going to check on the idlis on the cloth. See, they are really coming out nice. So keep the cloth clean. It's so nice. It's very soft. My traditional South Indian breakfast, idlis, is ready. Now, to me, eating cereal, bagels, donuts, muffins, pancakes, all these things are like starting a day with a dessert. And there's nothing like idlis. Do not forget this ancient breakfast. So go home and make the idlis. Thank you for watching. And I really don't have to taste them. I eat them every day. They are very, very delicious, and they are very nutritious too. Anyway, I'm going to try it so that you can see it. I'm trying the spicy idli now. See how soft they are? As always, it's excellent. It's so soft. If you make it the right way I told you, you won't fail in idli making. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you with my next episode. Bye.